Perfect little bait crappie. What is it?
It was October 13th, 2025, a calm day in Nebraska. The crew of 402 Outdoors, a YouTube channel known for fishing and outdoor adventures, set out on a familiar lake from their childhood. Their plan was simple: catch some feeding catfish and film another easygoing trip. But what started as an ordinary day on the water soon took an unexpected turn. The video opens on a calm Nebraska lake ropes. Checked gear, loaded the boat, ready to launch. The water is still. Unnaturally still. BJ explains they're returning to an old fishing spot, the same lake where he caught massive catfish as a kid. But within minutes, something feels off.
We're having some motor problems. I'm thinking it's spark plugs. Hope you guys can hear me. It's got a little wind. Trying to get bait and just make it somewhere. I don't think we're going to make it. I don't know what to do. The motor's shaking real bad. It's not shaking horrible right now. I think it's misfiring and the spark plugs are something wrong with them. I know we might be able to fit in there. As you guys can see, the motor's shaking pretty good, but no alarms, no nothing. We're going to try to make it up. I'm going to try to get in front of this boat. We're going to hope for the best. Hopefully we don't blow up. Seems to be it was spark plugs. Lots of you guys commented and tried to help out. I thought it was spark plugs. I was hoping it was spark plugs anyway. Motor was shaking real bad, and now we're in idle and it's peeing just fine. It was peeing. There was no alarm or anything, so I knew it wasn't anything super major, but it was shaking a lot. So spark plugs it is. Now we're running good.
As the engine starts, the boat begins to shake violently. The sound isn't just rough, it's uneven, almost alive. BJ leans down to check the cables and spark plugs, but the rumbling grows louder, deeper. It feels as if something is pulling back from beneath the water. They assume it's a bad plug, make a few quick fixes, and finally the motor steadies. The crew laughs it off, but their laughter echoes strangely across the empty lake.
Down there, the wind's blowing mainly into this cove right here, so we're going to try to do some drifting. Put down the trolling motor. So what we can all do. Alright, right now we're just floating with some jigs. We got a bunch. Well, we got 4. I got 2 out. Sasha's gonna be using this one. Throw this one this way. Let her drift. Alright.
Put Shamu back in the ocean. Look what I'm wearing!
I know, I saw that.
I finally wear it. It's like not hot as tits. Oh, it just looks like actually nice.
There you go. Hey! Alright, this is exactly what we're going for.
Perfect little bait crappie.
There's no limit on these, so these are going to be our bait. See if we can get about 10 of those, maybe some big ones. I'm going to shut this, just watch here. Now we're good. See if we can get some more. There's a bunch of fish down there right now. Number 2, a little bit bigger. Not very big. Perfect bait size. Sorry, Nat, you picked the wrong chair. So, we're gonna get these out, but we can't get it. Having a party back there?
Oh yeah. Just pulled a hamstring. You got too much junk in the trunk.
These are tiny little crappie. That's why there's no limit, and you can just scan them. Now I had it on side scan, but you can literally just find them with down imaging, and you can go right here, right next to the bank, and those are all crappie. That's what we're going to utilize as bait. As you can see, we're going 5 miles an hour, and the whole thing is just filled with crappie all the way back. That's a lot of crappie. You see all those?
That's insane.
Yeah. What the heck?
That's tiny.
Fighting so much harder. Oh, he's huge. There we go. All right.
Boys only. Oh, let me get up.
Stacking up on the bait. Perfect.
Got my pet fish.
Perfect little bait. Got it? Come on. It's the biggest one yet so far.
God, the minute I get up here.
Yeah, Nat was barking at him.
Okay, don't get in my bag, Chris. God.
I don't even know if you can get fillets off ones like these, but good bait.
Hello, someone's calling you. Spam.
Oh, he swam all the way. Oh, he's in the anchor line. It's a bullhead.
Bullhead?
Freaking big old bullhead.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, my bad. That's a big old bullhead.
That's a little baby.
They fire up the sonar scanning below. The screen lights up with flashes of movement, crappie and bluegill crowding near the shore. Yet every few seconds, a larger shape flickers past too big to be bait fish, then vanishes. They keep fishing anyway. After several missed bites, they finally pull up a few small fish perfect for catfish bait. Hours pass. The sun climbs, then begins to drop, but the big fish never come. The group decides to move to a friend's private pond near the river, a place known for trapping catfish after flood season. The air feels heavier here. The pond is deep, dark, and still. BJ and Scotty prep their rods using live bullheads and strips of silver carp. When the lines hit the water, the ripples fade almost immediately, and silence returns.
Oh yeah, we're doing good. Oh yeah, I haven't hit the board yet. Uh-oh. Woo! Oh,
Wow.
Scotty boy.
You've been playing this on your
Uh-oh.
spare time?
Uh-oh. Oh, that
Oh!
go
See when that happens.
in. Woo, woo, woo.
God damn.
Wait, so if I make
That always
this,
happens. Yeah,
that's 21.
it is. You're right. But I have a chance to throw my last bag.
Oh, 21! Double fisting, I like it.
He had a bad day, so I
Oh,
thought
and we got Nebraska volleyball too. I forgot about that.
Oh, a pizza just for Scotty?
No.
Oh, it's a chocolate chip pizza. He goes, mine. He's on there.
Boom.
Got him. Sasher.
Evening settles in. They eat pizza joke and toss a ball across the grass until without warning the picnic table collapses, sending everything crashing to the ground. Everyone laughs, but moments later a sharp click cuts through the noise. BJ grabs his rod. It bends low. Whatever's on the other end is heavy.
We got to keep him up.
Get him closer before you ever go.
Yeah. You hear, Sash? I'm going to keep him up because I don't want him to get snagged, but this is a big fish. Real big fish. I just want to keep him up out of the snags.
Oh, yeah.
I went way out there, too.
And just keep it high. Keep reeling. Yep. There's a lot of snags out there.
Jeez.
Yeah. Just keep him high
Holy buckets.
and then lean back. Yep. Lean back. Just keep him high. And just keep going. Yeah. Hold on one sec. Just don't let him go down and get in a snag. Just keep horsing him. Big flatty. Keep going. We got him. That's a 30-something.
Holy crap.
How you feel?
That thing was strong.
Yeah. That dude was feeding. The fall feed is on. Oh, yeah. That might hit 35.
I was going to say 30, 35.
Woo. Good one. Teamwork.
That's a nice one.
I was eating my pizza and that was worth it.
Chucks the pizza, comes down. All right, let's see this guy. Oh, yeah. Just got a leaf on him, but that's a fish.
Oh, another one.
Oh, yep, he's going. So actually, you want to pick that big old bastard yet?
I might have to do that on my knee.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Look at that. Is so cool. The marbling, they each got different little marks on them. Look at the tail. That's a big old fan tail.
Holy crap, he's heavy.
What you think, Sasher?
That was worth it. I was eating my pizza and I threw my pizza and ran down. Betsy was worth it.
That is a nice fish right there. Oh no, we didn't weigh him. Yeah. Oh no, come back, buddy. Oh, okay. He ain't coming back. He's lively.
After a tense struggle, something breaks the surface. A massive catfish around 35 pounds thrashing beside the boat. Soon after, Scotty hooks another, nearly the same size, 2 giants in one evening. As the sun disappears behind the trees, they pack up satisfied. But the laughter fades quickly, swallowed by the silence. The lake grows still again, and for a moment it almost feels like something beneath the surface is still watching them. After the video was posted, fans noticed a pattern whenever Natalie or Sasha appeared. Strange luck followed. Some mentioned faint clicking sounds in the background, thinking it was just the reels, but others said it didn't sound like fishing gear at all. The footage ends with 2 catfish pulled from the pond, yet neither was weighed, and no follow-up video was ever filmed there again. Was it just coincidence? Or did something else stir beneath those waters that day? Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. December 2024. Along the still waters of the River Thames, traveler Ed Pratt began a challenge few would dare to follow the river from its source to the sea without ever leaving the water. No crew, no safety team, only a camera, a kayak, and the endless current. What began as an adventure soon turned into a battle against mud exhaustion and the quiet force of a river that seemed to test him with every mile. Ed began at Thames Head, where the river was little more than damp soil cutting through empty fields. The water barely moved, yet he stepped in anyway, determined to trace its path. The air was cold, windless, and still. Each step sank deeper into mud until the sound of boots against earth turned into the splash of water against skin.
Aha. Oh, wow. Oh, it's pitch black in there. Okay, I do have a torch, so I'm going to put it on and I'm going to see if I can see to the other end. I'm just hoping it's not caved in. Okay, that looks possible. I just need to get in. Oh, it's a little bit wider there. There's light at the end of the tunnel. It's much deeper through here. Hello. Oh, I'm getting caught to the roof, but we're almost there. Well, that was an exciting start to this mission. That would have been fine if I was just scrambling through by myself, but even with this small bag, that was a struggle. Freedom.
Under the A433 highway, he reached his first obstacle, a dark concrete culvert where his flashlight barely pierced the black ahead. The tunnel swallowed the sound of his breath echoing back like whispers from the walls. Emerging soaked and shivering, he laughed, quietly unaware how many more of these would follow.
Oh, I just feel every single stone. I need to do something about this because this is so bad. The base of these wetsuit socks are just not offering any kind of respite from the stones that are just jamming up into my feet. The thing is, I have the sandal base. I should be able to make something work. I was kind of looking at these are the straps which came off. I'm wondering if I can somehow tie these around and keep them in place. That's actually pretty solid. I mean, it's gonna wear on the bottom, but it might just about get me through. Stylish. Okay, it's something. Let's see how long these hold up.
Hours later, his sandals tore apart, the straps ripped by the current and thick clay beneath his feet. Forced to continue in thin diving socks, he winced with every stone cutting through the fabric. Still, he kept moving, testing the river's patience as much as his own.
Okay, I've come across more swans, and the situation's not good because they've got chicks, and there's a lot of them. They do actually seem to be moving in the right direction now. So I think my best bet is just to keep pushing them onwards. Come on, keep going. Come on, just a little bit further. Okay, that was a hiss. I think my best bet is to maybe try and get up on the bank, let them past, and then continue. This is painful. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Last one. Right. We're out of here. Patience was key there. Yeah, who would have thought swans would be such a barrier to this mission?
Between stretches of silence came brief moments of life swans gliding past, hissing as he drifted too near their young. He paused, watching them in the fading light, and then pressed forward, tracing the line of the Thames through farmland and quiet villages.
There's a road there. Oh, God. I am filthy. I'm losing the light fast. I don't know how much you can see, but I am in my dry clothes. Don't ever take it for granted. Well, my food is somewhat hydrated. I mean, I think anything would taste great at this point in time, but oh yeah, it's got a bit of spice to it as well. So guess how far I've travelled today? Bearing in mind that yesterday I made it 3.5 miles and I started like halfway through the day. Today I've had all day to make progress and I've pretty much been moving all day. Guess how far I've gone? Yeah, 4 miles.
By the time night arrived, Ed had covered only a few miles. He camped on the riverbank wrapped in a bivy bag, the damp chill settling into his bones. The current whispered beside him, steady and different. The next morning, the water deepened.
You rejoin me on this mission halfway through this tunnel, crossing my fingers that the exit isn't obstructed at the other end.
Oh no, it looks like it gets narrower. Oh, come on, Ed.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
I didn't realise I had an audience.
Oh, well done. I just want to make sure you made it. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He crawled through another tunnel in Ashton Kane's narrower and darker than the last. The space was barely large enough to breathe, his camera scraping the roof as he dragged himself forward. When he finally emerged, mud-streaked and trembling sunlight felt unreal. Villagers spotted him, this stranger crawling out of their canal, and instead of alarm, they offered warmth, coffee beans, and safe places to rest. A woman told him, "If you're in trouble, come back here." Her kindness seemed to echo louder than the river itself. But beyond the village, the journey grew harsher. Vegetation closed in water thickened with silt, and the smell changed from clean earth to rot and chemical runoff. His third water test told the story plainly, nitrates and phosphates rising fast. The once pure source was no longer untouched. By the third day, Ed reached Cricklade, his body numb and clothes stiff with river clay. Waiting there was Dave, a local who had kept Ed's kayak safe. A handshake, a warm bed, and a hot shower marked the end of the walking stage, but not the end of the challenge. Ahead lay hundreds of miles still to the sea. Viewers debated what made the footage so gripping. Some said it was the silence of his solitude. Others saw raw exposure, one man testing nature without rescue or filter. Even the purest waters, they noted, carried hidden danger beneath their calm surface. 3 days down the sea, still far away, and the river already changing around him. If this is what the Thames reveals at its beginning, what waits where it ends? Would you keep following the current, knowing it only grows darker the further you go? October 2022. In a murky canal somewhere in the Netherlands, the team from Bondi Treasure Hunter began another magnet fishing trip. Their channel is known for uncovering safes, jewelry, and weapons while cleaning polluted waterways. Pulled up a long, rusted knife, its edge still visible under the mud. The mood changed instantly.
Danny's got a safe! Look at this, hang on, we just got a safe cracker if you need it. What? Oh, there's stuff inside. Oh my gosh, is there anything in there?
Police took the evidence, and the water closed over once more. But what else still waits beneath that canal if you dropped your magnet there today? What would you find? August 18th, 2025. Ruth's channel Rediscovering Scotland usually captures peaceful journeys across her homeland after 12 years abroad. Through the quiet canals of Scotland, Ruth Eisling and her brother Hugh began what was meant to be a calm voyage. But this trip proved different. Small mishaps and strange turns of luck turned their tranquil escape into something far more unpredictable.
Good morning from the canal boat here in Edinburgh, and we need to start heading back towards Falkirk, so this is not going to be a very fun experience setting off in the rain. Who is going to be steering the boat first? Ready? We're going to do rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, you're steering the boat first, you loser. Get to it. Chop, chop.
Ready for the big departure? I'm quite glad we got the boat turned yesterday.
I appreciate it.
We're going too fast. As we were cruising along the canal, we came across something unexpected.
Oh no! Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Keep bashing this side. Keep the right.
If you want to go on the Falkirk Wheel, you need to book in at least 24 hours in advance. So I think we are booked in, but I'm going to call to double check. Hello there. My name is Ruth, and I'm on the canal boat Holly from the Black Prince cruise. Oh, are we not? We're not booked in.
No, not yet. I can put you in for 3:30 if that's okay.
3:30. Yeah, that's perfect. We weren't booked in. Yeah, no. So it's really good. I checked, and now we are definitely booked in for the Falkirk Wheel.
It started under rain, heavy drops striking the metal roof of their narrowboat in the heart of Edinburgh. Ruth and Hugh had spent the night surrounded by city noise far different from the stillness of Linlithgow, where they'd rested before. To decide who would steer, they played rock, paper, scissors. Ruth lost. Moments after departure, the current drifted them into overgrown branches scraping along the hull, their first reminder that the canals could turn unfriendly fast. Once free, Ruth checked their reservation for the Falkirk wheel only to discover they weren't even on the schedule. The trip had barely begun yet, their plans were already unraveling. She managed to rebook, laughing it off, unaware that this was only the start of a long series of mishaps.
I'm going to cook up some lunch, and I am going to make the national dish of Scotland, haggis. It's so fun to be cooking in the kitchen here, and then the boat is just moving along. Here we have the mashed potato, the neeps, the whiskey sauce, and the haggis. It's really good. Thank goodness the rain has finally stopped. It's been 3 or 4 hours of relentless rain. It's not that much fun, to be honest, doing this in the rain. Just went under the bridge and the canal boat seems to have lost power. It's just not moving. Hugh, the canal boat's lost power. It's not moving at all.
Turn off, turn off.
I think there's too many reeds stuck underneath. Oh my gosh, the heat's coming off of that. Okay, first I think I'm going to try and get some water out of there. Ugh. Okay. Oh, that's probably what's blocking it. You get plastic bags in here, Hugh. It's all like twisted in the blade.
So the tiller is obviously going right to left, so if you've lost power, it won't be the tiller.
Can you see it's quite hard to maybe show the plastic bag wrapped around the rudder? Okay, I think I've got most of it off.
Oh wow. Fishy.
It seems that we are approaching into Linlithgow. Hugh, do you think I'll stay here?
I think so.
You're going too fast. Slow down. There's actually there's one up here. That's easier to do. Right, we're in. Reverse back and then throw the rope from here as well. Hugh got a sausage supper.
Battered sausage.
Battered sausage supper with salt and sauce. Hugh, I can't believe you ordered salt and sauce. And I got fish and chips.
As Hugh took the tiller, Ruth began preparing lunch inside a plate of traditional haggis with mashed potatoes and homemade whiskey sauce. The cabin filled with warmth, the hum of the small engine steady beneath her feet. For a moment it felt like things were finally going right again, but just after passing under a railway bridge, the hum went silent. The boat slowed, then stopped completely. When Hugh checked the stern, he saw thick weeds, plastic bags, and fishing line twisted around the propeller. The engine had choked itself. Without hesitation, he knelt at the water's edge, bare-handed, pulling the tangled debris free, while Ruth kept the boat steady. The scene was both calm and unnerving, the still canal around them, suddenly too quiet, too heavy. When the motor finally started again, they exhaled in relief. That night they stopped in Linlithgow, a town resting beside the ruins of an old palace. They tied the boat with difficulty, the ropes slipping the space narrow, but they made it. Dinner came from a small chip shop nearby, fish fries and salt sauce. Hugh, a food critic on TikTok, gave it a perfect 10. It felt like their luck had turned.
So we are approaching the Falkirk Tunnel. Okay, that's us away. Heading into the first block. The water is now starting to go down and the boat is heading down to the next level. Okay, we're going so quickly. This is really, really fast.
Oh, we're going back, boys. Forward a bit more. Quite a lot more.
So we're now entering into the Rough Castle Tunnel. This is the final stage before we get back on the Falkirk wheel. Our booking is at 3:30. It's literally 3:29 just now. That whole process took ages. Okay, we are entering into the Falkirk wheel now. So she said, go onto the right-hand side and the wind is likely to blow me onto that side anyway. Okay, so we need to wait for the light to go green. And once it's green, we can undo the ropes. I think we're ready to leave the Falkirk wheel now. Let's go. Bye-bye, Falkirk wheel. That is so cool. When we get out of here, there's going to be a very sharp turn to the right, so hopefully I can make it.
The next morning, they crossed the Avon Aqueduct, its view stretching across green valleys, then entered the dark Falkirk Tunnel, Scotland's longest. The walls dripped constantly, the echoes of the engine bouncing back like whispers. At last, they reached the Falkirk wheel, waiting their turn to descend. Rain started again harder this time, blurring the view as the giant mechanism lowered their boat toward the next canal. When the trip finally ended, they were drenched, exhausted, and laughing. But the cameras had captured every failure, every sound, every quiet moment when things just stopped working for no reason at all. Viewers noticed how the calm kept breaking engines, failing rain, returning ropes, slipping away. Some blamed bad luck, others joked the canals were cursed. Either way, the chaos made the footage unforgettable. Everything that could go wrong did. Yet it's exactly what turned an ordinary trip into a story worth remembering. Still, one question remains: if every calm journey hides its own trouble, what waits beneath the next reflection on the water? March 19th, 2024. Along the edge of Alligator Harbor in Florida, one fisherman decided to test a boundary most would avoid. The YouTube channel The Lawless Tide is known for fearless fishing, exploring restricted marinas, off-limit docks, and places where the rules blur with curiosity. This time, the challenge was simple: fish in a marina where it wasn't allowed and see what would happen.
Tide's coming in, it's pretty high right now, so I've got pretty high hope. I think we can catch maybe some drum or sheeps right here. We got our frisky fin sheep's head jig right here. This is my Ninja Dagger 7 foot. So we're gonna drop this down. We're gonna put probably, let's put two crabs on, split shot rig, but we'll see what happens. We'll just kind of drop it down here and see. Got him! Yeah! I knew I felt a sheep. Yes, I knew there'd be some here. Sweet! Not a monster, but I mean, he would probably be legal. That didn't take long. We're gonna let this guy go. Nah, you get back.
So I see a guy pulling up in a golf cart from the marina, and I knew I was okay because I was fishing at that public boat ramp. He turned out to be a nice guy. We were just talking some fishing, but then I asked a question.
Will they, if I kayak fish in here, will they run me out of there?
You can't come inside the basin.
Oh, okay.
So the only way they can keep you from fishing in a marina is if they pay property taxes on the land under the water. And the majority of waterfront businesses don't want to incur that extra charge. He didn't say anything about that. He just said they don't want people in there hitting boats with lures. So I made sure there were no signs up on the entry to the marina that said no trespassing or we own the land under the water. That helped me decide that I was going to come back tomorrow at 5 p.m. after they've closed and fish it.
The day began quietly. Warm air rolled across the harbor, carrying the sound of gulls and the faint hum of boat engines. He cast his first line near a seawall baited with fiddler crabs, hoping for sheep's head or drum. The first strike came fast, a solid sheep's head, its scales flashing silver before he released it back. Moments later, a man in a golf cart approached, a marina worker. He warned him that fishing wasn't permitted, too risky for the nearby boats. The fisherman nodded politely, but left with a different idea forming in his head. That night, he checked Florida's fishing laws. Unless a marina owns the land beneath the water, he realized it can't stop someone from fishing there.
All right, good afternoon. We are back where I fished yesterday, but we brought the kayak today. So we're gonna go drop some fiddler crabs and see what this spot's holding. Got him. Oh yeah, that is good. What is that? Oh, that's a nice red. Oh, damn. I should have netted that. Yeah. All right, let's try again. Got it. Another redfish. Little one. Little guy. All right, I hope you get eaten. Got a sheep. There we go. Got a sheep. And it's a micro sheep. There we go. All right, got a cute little guy here. Let him go. Frisky fins, rod, do your magic. Wasn't one of the big ones. Gosh, dog it. Probably keeper size, but not what I'm looking for. What we got? What is it? Another red? Yep, another red. Not what I wanted. Yeah, I knew there's another one over here. Come on. Man, where are the big boys? Wow, that was a good hook set. Alright, decent sheep. Not a monster. Dash over here to try under these right here. We'll call it a night. Got him. Oh boy, that's another good one. I don't know if he's that big or just a fighter. Yeah, yep, just a fighter. Jeez, that guy.
So the next evening, as the docks emptied, he came back by kayak. The water reflected the last traces of sunset as he slid between the quiet boats. His line dropped, and the tension returned instantly. A redfish broke the surface, heavy and furious, only to snap free. Another cast, another fight. This time he landed a sheep's head so strong it drove a spine into his leg, leaving a streak of blood down the kayak's hull. He kept going. More fish followed redfish sheep's head, each one testing the fragile balance of his tiny boat. The camera captured every breath, every swing of his rod, until finally the harbor went still again. Just the drip of salt water and the faint creak of ropes in the dark. Viewers were divided. Some called it pure dedication, proof that no rule could stop passion. Others called it reckless fishing, after hours, and bleeding into dark waters. One wrote, "No one owns the water, you just have to be brave enough to prove it." So was it defiance or destiny? Maybe both. Because in the lawless tide, the most shocking encounters aren't about what's caught, but where courage decides to cast. October 5th, 2024. Beneath the clear waters of a crowded U.S. river, Dallas creator of Man Plus River began what seemed like another routine treasure dive. Known for finding and returning lost phones, rings, and watches, he expected just another good day underwater. But as the current pulled him deeper, this dive would prove both his luckiest and his unluckiest yet.
Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna search under every single rope swing. So this watch was a bust, but let's try the next one. All right, second Apple Watch, and let's see if it works. It works. It is no way. All right, so I do see there's a pass. So look what I found. Oh, why is this under this bridge right here? That's crazy.
2 Apple Watches surfaced next, both dried, cleaned, and incredibly both turned on. But neither showed an owner's name. Locked screens, silent data, few bracelets, one engraved Wayne, and piles of lost goggles, pens, and rods. Then his detector screamed again, an iPhone glowing faintly underwater. It turned. Suddenly he found a gold ring, a silver chain, a working watch, and car keys, treasure after treasure. Others joked the doll really was cursed. One wrote, "Silver gold Apple Watches, cursed objects." That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.